Part 2 of the Explorer Express. "Oh my, what's going to happen next?" exclaimed Poppy, shooting a look at Pedro. "Beats me, but I'm in for the ride, come what may," he replied. They held on to the tasselled edges of the large rug, and with all the children it seemed to waft high up into the air, out of the train carriage and into the sky. In no time whatsoever, the carpet floated above a hot country, where camels walked along the roads with snooty-looking noses. The carpet eventually settled down in the middle of a carpet shop, and all the smiling children were introduced to the jolly shop owner. He took them around the carpet's trinkets and lamps that were bejewelled with beads and tassels and coloured glass. Soon after, Moroccan children of their age, dressed like princes and princesses, appeared. Their attire was adorned with silk and their necks garmented with garlands. Jewellery decorated their long necks as they offered refreshments to the train travellers. The children dived in to sample the local delicacies made of sweet pastries. The smell of cinnamon filled the warm air. "This is mind-boggling," Poppy said. "I've never seen anything quite like this before. I didn't know this existed," munched Pedro. The ticket inspector said, "We've just flown over a place called Agadir, and you are now in a Moroccan carpet shop. Remember these days. These are faraway lands on the world globe that you may or may not visit again. But this is a taster to entice you back one day." Within what seemed like half an hour, the children were back in carriage number 1. They couldn't even remember flying back. The experience was that startling to their senses. "Let's venture into carriage number 2, the inspector instructed. They all obeyed without delay. The whole carriage was completely white. White seats, white curtains, white flooring, and the place felt very cold. Within minutes, the children were transported at the blink of an eye to Lapland. Snow everywhere. Their shoes turned to snow boots in an instant, their flimsy coats to fur-lined protective wear. "Wow! This is a winter wonderland," said Pedro. The ticket inspector pointed his finger and shouted, "Onwards!" Instantaneously, all the children were seated on ski sledges, being pulled by huskies along avenues of snow-laden trees. They were belting along at top speed, taking in the wooden chalets lit up in the distance, when they heard the sound of a bell. Within the blink of an eye, they were back in the train carriage, and the journey was coming to an end. "Your journey has ended for today, I'm afraid. I hope that you enjoyed the heat of Morocco and the cold of Lapland. Merry Christmas, everyone." The children, flabbergasted but delighted, were back in their normal clothes and disembarked the train to their smiling parents. "Did you see anything special?" the twins' parents asked. "Special?" Poppy exclaimed. "We don't know where to begin," Pedro gasped. "You'll never believe us." The end.